I know people who, when they go on vacation, go out of their way to find the New York Times. I go on vacation to get away from the New York Times. An extreme of this was some years ago when I split town to avoid seeing a review. I had this deep, deep resentment percolating that my fate and the fate of anybody else who tries to do anything in America is somehow contained within those flimsy pages. I borrow money and I go to Rimini on the Adriatic Sea. I have 5 carefree days, but I'm supposed to have 10. On the 6th day, crude oil washes up on the beach outside my hotel. Italians in their string bikinis shout their indignation at their ruined vacations. Italians in their bathing apparel are more naked than Americans are naked. Of all this skin is this woman notable for how much clothing and zinc oxide she's wearing. I hear her unmistakable upcountry British accent saying, "I say this is quite terrible," while she sticks sample bottles into a knapsack. A few yards away in the oily surf, the male version of this woman is shouting, "Come this way, Vera, come this way." I'm so glad to hear English in the midst of this crisis that I follow along and start a conversation. Vera and Tony Giles are experts in this new field of oil spill cleanup. Until 4 years earlier, they lived a quiet country life in Wales, working for a non-profit biological research firm. But their brilliance attracted the big world attention of the international oil community. Vera and Tony don't work for the oil companies, but they do the next worst thing. They work for environmental consulting firms whose business it is to tell the oil companies how to skirt international regulations. They hate it, but they've got 3 kids they want to send to university and the money is great. The Gileses and I, we don't have a lot in common. I write, they don't read. I like the sun, they think it is a carcinogen. So after Rimini, our relationship degenerates to Christmas cards. Until a couple of years later, when I'm working on a novel in which an oil spill is very heavily featured. I have suddenly a lot of questions to ask the Giles. I fly to London. I catch the shuttle to Gloucester, where Tony picks me up for the ride to Ross on Wye. It's a river I've long longed to visit. Gileses are between oil spills. Domestic time in their house. It's a storybook setting. It's a big stone house with an enormous kitchen, fireplaces. Vera bakes bread and something called pudding, which is different every time we have it. The only lie in this ointment is listening to Margaret Thatcher on the telly. Margaret is talking about the meltdown of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in the Soviet Union. She reassures the Brits that they have nothing to worry about because their nuclear power plants are the good, clean, safe kind, not that dirty old communist brand. We switch off Margaret. Vera confides in me that the reason she bakes is because it is something over which a body can have some control. The Gileses talk my ears off. Stories of oil spills and corporate decisions, the slime on the beaches and in the boardrooms. My last day is a river walk in a Welsh rain. The water doesn't really fall, it sort of emulsifies. Me and Tony and 5-year-old Tycho. Tycho keeps losing his hat. At one point he grabs my hat and runs. Just then we see this enormous black bird circling above us. For some reason, the other birds aren't chasing it away, and there's this silence. Being hatless doesn't seem important, and the problems of the big world are very far away. When I get back to the States, I have a lot of work to do, so naturally I come down with a cold I can't shake, and some other minor health problems that I lay at the feet of stress, rashes, nosebleeds, endless periods. I pick the book between visits to the clinic and get it to a publisher. The Gileses all this time have been sending me tidbits of stuff they forgot to say while I was there. I send them the publication date, and they call. I'm very touched. The Gileses have that relationship with money that a lot of the previously poor have, and they don't make transcontinental telephone calls. Tony asks me if I've seen the Times, the Chernobyl story. I pick up my unopened copy, wondering why Chernobyl is back in the news. Page 1 of the New York Times is a huge map showing the path of the Chernobyl nuclear cloud. The detail is big enough for me to see the name Ross on Y and the date, the last day of my visit, Iranian Riverwalk, Atlas. Suddenly, nosebleeds and rashes have a connection, and very worried for my friends. Vera and the girls are fine. Everybody who stayed inside is fine. But Tony and Tycho, they're not fine. I try to remember why we went out. Why we let Tycho go out in the rain? But all I can remember is the bird and the silence. In the middle of the article, in bold-faced type, it says that the British government knew when the cloud would pass, but they were afraid of panic, so they gave no warning. Everybody who stayed inside is fine. I get off the phone because I want to read this article, and I want to focus. My fate, a different one than I